everyone! If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and comment what type of content you would like to see next time. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking the video, consider subscribing. Check out the Patreon in the video description for more stories by my team. Enjoy the video!
The face that my girlfriends told me was handsome and rakish was gone. I saw a woman with a very pretty face, about 5 feet 9 inches and 135 pounds, and what appeared to be C-cup breasts and a nice bottom. I looked in the mirror wanting to be with the woman I saw there, though I knew it had to be me. I think my knees got a little wobbly again, before I regained control. Kind of a shock to look in the mirror, isn't it? That is me, isn't it? It sure is. You might as well get used to it. By the way, you can't take the second pill until 48 hours after the first one. We had some nasty results when that was tried. How? Who? What? That was what happened to Dimitri. He freaked and took the second pill immediately and it killed him. Wow, you said there were some clothes? Yeah, and I think I did a decent job of estimating your size. They're in your bedroom. He gestured toward a door over to my right. I looked at it, then at him. My bedroom? I had this flat leased for this operation. This place is yours until it's over. We may use it for a safe house after. I have stuff at my place. And the other side will be watching it. If Michelle shows up at Michael's place, they will tie Michelle to Michael. After Dimitri died, you were the next obvious choice for this. They're still watching Dimitri's place and have been watching yours too. I had to work to shake them to meet you here. Yeah, I had to shake a tail too. Okay girl, get in there and put some proper clothes on. Girl? Get used to it. Fine. I turned and walked into the bedroom. It felt funny, and I realized that my hips had changed with the drug and it changed my stride, no matter how I tried otherwise. I might not be trying to shake my bottom, but it moved a little more than it did before. I got in the bedroom and nothing I was wearing fit quite right. I kicked off my shoes which were coming off anyhow. I took off my shirt, and my new chest popped out. I marveled a bit and wanted to touch them, but decided that I could wait. My pants were too long and a bit tight in the seat, but loose in the waist. I unbuckled my belt, opened my pants and let them drop to the floor, then kicked them off. I looked down where I'd normally have a bulge, and there was no bulge. I pulled down my boxer briefs, and let them drop. I looked down at what was there. I ran my hand over it. As I got to a sensitive part, I felt a tingling through my body and I began to feel wetness faster than I'd have imagined. That would have to wait too. I saw a dresser in the room and walked over to it and opened drawers until I found panties and bras. Why did it all have to be so frilly? I found the plainest of each that I could, bright pink. Unfortunately, I would have to do some shopping. I pulled on the panties, which went on pretty well. The bra seemed to fit decently, but I had to work a bit to get it fastened behind my back. I made a mental note to buy some front snap bras. I looked in the mirror, and in a bra and panties, I looked too attractive for words. I wasn't sure just how well I was going to handle this. I went to the closet and found several skirts, dresses, and tops. No jeans, no slacks, no tees that I could see. All the tops seemed to be cut almost down to my navel. I picked the longest skirt and most conservative top I could find. It was a little awkward at first with the skirt, as it zipped and buttoned on the side, not in front the way my pants did. The top was just as bad, the buttons were all on the wrong side. I had a hellish time getting it buttoned up. In shoes, there were some high heels, and some mid-heels, so I picked some mid-heels that were fairly wide, to make it as easy as possible to walk. I looked in the mirror again, saw a brush on the dresser, and brushed my hair quickly. I saw a bunch of makeup on the dresser, but decided I was not going to mess with that stuff, not right now anyhow. I looked at myself, shook my head, took a deep breath, and walked out to where my boss was waiting. Not bad. You'll get the hang of this, and you can shop for a few more things. I'm glad you approve, I guess. You need to shave those legs though, girl. I bristled as he called me girl, but looked down and my legs were hairy, not as much as when I was a guy, but still hairy. Makes me think your underarms and bush need to be shaved too. You have to work on your makeup as well. You have to be on it to catch the attention of Boris Sokolov. I really don't know if I can do this. Look, Michelle, you can't take the other pill for at least 48 hours anyhow. It's Friday night, and you have until Monday morning to get started. Sokolov has a payday advance office 2 blocks away. Isn't there some other way? Don't you think I'd do it if there were? We have a mole who keeps Sokolov aware of what we're doing. We can't get an operative in there without changing them beyond recognition. That's what we've done to you. Sokolov and his crew can look at Michelle Popov all day long and never think they're looking at Michael Thomas. I'm so screwed. Hang in until Sunday night. If you still think you can't do it, take the other pill. I'll send you to Nome to bust illegal whale blubber trading or something, and find someone else. You probably would too, you fool. Look, I know this has been traumatic. Do you want me to stay, keep you company and try to comfort you for a while? I looked and there was a nasty little glint in his eye. Comfort me, that's a lie. You just want to get into my panties. Why, Michelle? I only want to help you and want only the best for you. I think you've helped me enough for a while. All right, darling, I'll go then. And don't you dare call me darling. You better get used to it, girlie. Sokolov and his crew will do a lot worse than calling you darling. Whatever, just get out of here. My boss tells me I have to shave and put on makeup, and after this, I need some rest. Maybe diddle yourself a bit too. I hate you. Get out of here. My boss laughed, turned and walked to the door. There's an envelope there with your background. You're a pro, learn it, like you normally would. And there's a burner phone to call or text me, and my number is programmed in. With that he turned, opened the door, and left. I walked over and threw the deadbolt, though I'm sure he has a key for it. I turned out the lights in the living area, and went to the bedroom. As it turned out, shaving my legs was pretty easy. A lot more area but no harder than shaving my face. Shaving my underarms was trickier. My face sticks out, the underarm kind of sinks in. I worked at it and got them both shaved without too many problems. Shaving my bush, now that was interesting. I got some scissors and trimmed the hair as much as I could. As I was getting it ready to shave, I ran my hand over it and had more tingling and found I was very moist again. This was obviously going to be a problem and I'd put off attending to it earlier. I figured I might as well get a little fun out of this and get off, if only to make it easier to shave there. I had taken off all my clothes to shave my various parts, so I went back into the bedroom and lay on the bed. I knew my women's parts had been aching to be touched, well I was going to give them what they wanted. I caressed my chest with my left hand and gasped. I had no idea it was so sensitive. Hey guys, Ari here. This is a long story with some crazy twists. Unfortunately, I can't put the full story on YouTube due to their policies. If you would like to view the full story, please consider joining my Patreon in the description. For just a few dollars a month, you can get access to dozens of steamy stories. It is also a great way to support my work and allow me to continue to make videos. See you soon.